The afternoon sun warmed the little garden where Pico's cheerful dog, Enzo, bounced happily across the grass. His fluffy tail wagged wildly as he chased his favorite bright green tennis ball. Enzo barked proudly, tossing the ball into the air. He nudged it with his nose, tap, and watched as it rolled across the grass. Then he pawed it again, bounce, as he leaped up to catch it once more. But suddenly, roll, roll, roll. The tennis ball rolled away and slipped through a tiny gap beneath the garden gate, where it became tightly stuck between the two wooden bars. Enzo froze. His ears lifted in surprise and then dropped. No, his expression seemed to say. He rushed to the gate and pushed one paw through the gap, trying to scratch at the stuck ball. His tongue hung out and he panted harder and harder. Scratch, reach, stretch, almost. Enzo even tried squeezing his nose through the opening, and for one exciting moment he nearly grabbed the ball with his mouth. But the ball stayed wedged firmly in the gap. Enzo sat down heavily and laid his head on the grass sadly. He looked tired and frustrated. Piko watched Enzo and asked,
"Are you frustrated?"
Enzo looked at Piko for a moment, as if asking, "What should I do now?" Then he turned back to stare at his favorite ball. The ball was so close, yet he still couldn't get it. For a moment, Enzo stared quietly at the ball stuck between the gate. Then something changed. Instead of rushing again, Enzo stood and took a deep breath. He tilted his head and carefully studied the ball. His eyes seemed to think. This time, Enzo tried something different. He sat lower and stretched his back legs behind him. Slowly, he pushed both front paws through the gap, placing one paw on each side of the tennis ball. He pressed his paw gently inward. Grip. Wiggle. Squeeze. The ball moved a little. Encouraged, Enzo tightened his paws around the ball and gave one long, determined pull. Pop! The tennis ball slipped free from the gate and rolled back into the garden. Got it! Enzo quickly grabbed the ball in his mouth and trotted happily across the grass again, his tail wagging like a flag of victory. As Piko watched his determined friend, he thought,
Sometimes, when something doesn't work the first time, the best thing to do is pause, think for a while, and then try again in a different way.
So, my little friends, what do we learn here? We learn that frustration happens when things don't go the way we want. Sometimes, when something doesn't work the first time, the best thing to do is pause, think differently, and try again. My little friends, I hope you have had an awesome day so far. Have a healthy, restful, happy, and peaceful day ahead.